So if you watch this in the replay, tell me your thoughts. Did you watch the uh, Teddy Riley versus Babyface versus tonight? It was the rematch because after the epic fail of Sunday, what was it, Saturday night? They had a rematch. This was epic. It was awesome. Or Friday night, I can't remember what night it was. But anyway, watched it. It was awesome. Oh my goodness. Want to talk about it? Oh my goodness. It was epically awesome. It had its moments, but oh my goodness. So let's just talk. Hi, Anastasia. Hi, Star. Girl, they broke the internet. You was in there too, girl. You was in there too. That was so good. There was such great moments in there. I am team Babyface. I did not know he was an Aries like me. I am team Babyface, team Aries, because he was low key shady. I saw you in there, Coco. I didn't say that to you because I saw you. You put some stuff in. So let's talk. I'm gonna see. I wish I could just scroll through. Girl, first off, let's just talk about the Grammys. Let's talk about Face's setup. Okay, let's talk about the setup first, and then let's talk about how it went down. First off, we're so glad that Teddy just came in basic and he looked so much better this time. You know, he had his little bald head, he looked all clean, was lined up, was looking good. You know, was looking good. And then you get up in there and Babyface, he just smooth. Babyface is a smooth motherfucker. He's in his velvet jacket as always and got them 2 Grammys in the background with his candles. I said, look at this man right here. But see, that looked like some shit I would do. It was such an Aries move. Oh my God, he was so team Aries because he was like, let me get my shit. Let me just put my shit in order. Let me put a couple of my Grammys out here because we know he got more. You know, we had to see how many he got, right? And he was just like, right, with his little wife, right? Oh man, oh my goodness, that was so good. So let's just talk. It has some good moments. It has some funny shit. You know, of course, we had some technical difficulties, but hey, okay, they got over them. It went much faster. But did you peep that Teddy still had a whole crew of people? Face had somebody in there with him too, but he didn't have no whole damn crew. Or if he does have a crew, his crew is better. What, girl, oh, Coco, was that okay? Okay, let's talk about it. Wait. Let's get to that part. That was the shadiest moment of it all. Okay, so they going back and forth playing they his playing, and let's just be honest. The two of them are great producers, you know, and some of that music that Teddy was putting out, I didn't even know he had anything to do with. But when he called himself, because you know he was coming for Face. You know what I'm saying? When he pulled out that Janet Jackson, I Get So Lonely. In my head, the same thing happened to me though. I thought about it. I said, I thought Terry Lewis and Jimmy Jam did that song. You know, I'm thinking they produced it. But when Babyface looked at him and said, "You did that one?" He was like, "Oh, you did remix." He said, "I ain't know remixes count." Ooh. Hello, 9 Inch. And then he was like, oh, don't worry, I don't do remixes. That shit was hilarious as hell. I said, if his ass ain't shady as hell, he was so low key, kind of low key shady. Now he was giving Teddy his props, but you know, because by then, let's be honest, Teddy had played like 2 or 3. That was his like third remix at that point. Because let's think about it. There was like 2 or 3 remixes that he had played. That's why I guess Face was like, okay, you doing this. Hi Karen, hi Tammy, and you playing remixes. That was hilarious. When he said that shit, I hollered. I said, when he said, oh, it don't matter. I don't do remixes. I said, listen to this one right here. If that was some low key shade, oh my God, that was the right. Yeah, you right. Did you see? Right? Did you see? Right? He was like, "What are you?" It was like, "What are you playing?" Right? And he was like, because we know, but we do know that they have different styles, of course, because Babyface is smooth. All his music is smooth. You know what I'm saying? Right? He is just like smooth. He like butter. He's butter. And then when he pulled out that guitar, when he pulled out the guitar and played "When Can I See You Again," wait a minute, Teddy got so in his feelings. He's like, "Oh wait a minute, I thought they said we couldn't play music, instruments." Hey Erica, no, they didn't want you doing all that you was doing extra. You got a whole band behind you, got a whole production crew. Babyface then pulled out the acoustic guitar. See, I was still on baby faces when Teddy came back up, because remember Teddy just, because he was okay at that point, they was pretty neck and neck, but at that point Teddy started pulling out remixes and was like, okay, and see, right, and then of course Babyface started pulling out the love songs, so it was a wrap at that point. When he pulled out, listen, when he pulled out Whip Appeal, when he pulled out My, when he pulled out Soon as I Get Home, it was going downhill from there. It was going downhill from there. It was like, Babyface killed it. And I just watched the last thing when he did his last song. He was like, did you see his last thing when he just came back on by himself? And if it wasn't dead, if he had not already killed Teddy. So then, wait a minute, wait, okay. Right. I was like, oh, honey, go and look at it. It is epic. It is epic. And then, like, did you see Teddy come on his? When Teddy came on his live by himself, when he couldn't get in on Baby Faces, why he bust out, he's starting to play the keyboard. He trying to play like a whole thing. Honey, they did shut it down. That was epic. That was epic. And the interesting thing is, I didn't know that Teddy had done that much music with Michael Jackson. So that was really good to know, because I didn't know he did, keep it in the closet, keep it in the closet and stuff like that. So I didn't know he had done that. Right? Yeah, for the love of the music, because if you did not watch it, go onto their lives tonight before it disappears and watch it again, and watch it, because it was so wonderful to see that music and to watch the low key shade that them shots that, well, like the MJ was like, oh, okay, you know but I mean, it ain't like he did like the serious epic. Yeah, MJ's best music was before Teddy. You right. And I was sitting there at Anastasia. I said, I'm not gonna turn on my screen recorder. Did he call in? See, I went off of that because I said, oh, okay, so Teddy trying to do a whole concert now. So it's Teddy trying to do a concert because he feel like Babyface won, so now I'm gonna come over here and do a concert. But the funniest part was when he was jumping up and trying to find shit, and Babyface was looking like, when he finished the song, he's like, oh, okay. Okay. And then when he busted out, see, I mean, really, I love Teddy's music. I know I did too. I love Teddy's music, but like when Babyface gonna pull out, he pulled out "Change the World." His face was so unbothered. Face was so unbothered. Um, hey Janine, right? Oh, his segues were the best. Oh, Janine, you have to go back and watch them. I mean, it's just amazing. That might have been it though, because he kept, because remember what was the first one that played, and he ran out and was gone for a minute, and it was like he was working on the next thing he was gonna play. I loved Face's song, his little intros. He had a story for everything. And wait a minute, did you catch how when Teddy played his MJ music, and he was like, I think it was Whip. No, it wasn't even Whip Appeal or My. It was before that. he was like, right, right. Babyface had his lineup right, but wait a minute. But here was a cool thing: was did you catch that he did this? He was like, oh yeah, I talked to MJ. So he let you know. Oh yeah, you was doing that producing for him and stuff. But yeah, I was on the phone with MJ during that time too. We was talking about this, we was talking about that. Remember he was like, yeah, and then he called me, wanted to go out with Halle Berry, and then and he busted out that Tony Braxton love should have brought you home. I was like, baby face. When he did that first intro, I said this is gonna be interesting because Babyface is gonna show how deeply entrenched and what a good storyteller he is. Because he had a story for every song that he brought out. And Teddy was trying to keep up with him on that. Right. Right. He was like MJ and Madonna. I mean he let you know I'm Babyface. Wait, thank you. And that was the only thing. Did y'all see how the comments where they was like, Teddy, Teddy, Teddy? Because remember it was like all crackly and he kept freezing up. It was like, but then I like the fact he said, I want to thank y'all for all the memes. The memes is funny. Hey, you gotta laugh at your lesson. Oh yeah, yeah. When he pulled out that song for Tevin Campbell. Right. Yes, yes. I love he was like, yeah, I wrote this song in high school, and then he started pulling out that Tevin Campbell. I mean, right, baby, they was going in about his Wi-Fi, his setup, everything. Po Teddy. I mean, he was doing really good. And then it was like, oh man, crackling and everything. I was like, come on, Teddy, not now. Oh. And then I loved if you watch this last live that Babyface did by himself because he was like, right, right, yeah, right, okay, right, baby. And then it was like when he played that last song and the meaning behind the song. Man, that last song he played, the Mariah and Whitney song. Oh man, that was and it was so classy, and the way he talked about COVID, you know, and talking about how, we need to keep social distancing and how he's made it through it. That was a very classy ending. Um, Baby, you and me both. Now, real talk, Teddy, once we saw him good this time, he looks good. We're about the same age. Um, Teddy looks good, 53. Teddy was looking good too. Now I will give him that. Once we saw his face and everything, right? Girl, I hit Haley. I hit. Can we talk, baby? I was all in it with it. Me and G Son was in here with me, and I was singing to him. He was part of the concert. He was part of the verses. That would, but I'm so happy that it worked out because the first one was epic in its own right for its own reasons, but I'm glad it came back and it was a really good one, and it was like, really good and solid. And there was a lot of, good music being played, a lot of shade, it was good. It was good. It was good. And you see that Teddy still had a lot of staff around him. Ain't nobody got on masks, wasn't no damn social distancing. Right, that's his problem. Right. Hi, Chantel. You're new. Hello. Welcome. Welcome. Oh, of course. Say face needs to share his skin. Hey, but he always had that perfect skin. Babyface is like Pharrell. Pharrell and him, they both got them baby faces, them perfect skin tones. They both have that. Oh yeah, that's gonna be the highlight. And the thing is that when he pulled out that live version of Whip Appeal, That's when Teddy ran. That's when he ran, because remember when he pulled out the live version of Whip Appeal? That that's when Teddy had to run out and look at. Hey Melissa. Melissa, you didn't watch the verses, the rematch of Teddy Riley and Babyface? Girl, let's just see, can we find some of it for you? Let's see if it's still available. Let's just see. Oh baby, honey, I was in it I was in it the whole time. I went from person to person. I was all in it. Woo. Okay, let me see if it's still there. Let's see, is it still there? Let me just see, can we find it? Let's see, can we find it? Let's see if it's still there. I think they deleted. Yep, they both deleted it. I think they just kept it up for that and then it's gone. Let me see. Okay, let's see. Yeah, they took it down.
Wow.
Babyface deleted it. Babyface deleted it all. I just went on his page. It's gone. Right. Yeah, you know they are. Yep. Because when Timberland and Swiss was talking about it, there's plans for it. So yeah, they've recorded it and it's gonna be on something. Yeah, because that shit was epic. It was epic. It was so good. It was so good. I apologize. I'm sorry y'all didn't see it because it was epic. It was so good. Oh my goodness. Right. Because we know that Teddy trying to make some money off of it. For real. Oh yeah, him and Swiss was talking about it. Him and Swiss was talking about it on there when they were pissed off. Because did y'all see the one where when Swiss and Timberland was going off, was talking about the last one when it didn't go right, and he was like, you know, Teddy just doing too damn much. Team too damn much. Right. Okay. It's on YouTube already. Let's see, can we find it? Honey, let's then find it, because I was gonna screen record it and I said no, I was with the baby and I couldn't get my screen recorder working and nothing. So I don't have it screen recorded, but let's see, can we find it? Let's see, can we find it? Because people was screen recording the shit out of that. Let's see. I don't see the ones for this one. Heart. It's not, I don't think it's on yet. See, somebody tried to, they did like 13 minutes of it. They really didn't do it. Oh, PewDiePie was trying to do it. PewDiePie got it on. Okay, let's see. That's part one. That was the one that went bad, Patience. We watching part two, honey. Honey, part two. No, part one was was a few days ago. This is part two where they actually did the battle, which was freaking epic, which was so good. Hey, oh man. Let's see what this person got on here.
I'm gonna lean towards not taking for the
Yeah, that was the last one. This is part two. But why he got this on? PewDiePie got something. PewDiePie got it on.
See, when I made records, I made records for people,
Right.
you know, for the people to stay. When they making love, they made loves on the fast songs too. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't stop. And this record was one of the records I know they made love on.
Now, Teddy was trying to come there with that kind of stuff, but hey, no. Like now, let me say he got in with Let's Chill, stuff like that, because you know Teddy was involved with some good music. He Sweat, all of that kind of stuff. But no, we weren't doing all that. I'm trying to go back. Okay, so let's see, because he did a premiere. Let's see if he got. Let's see if he got some good stuff on here. Because I done took his whole thing, his premiere back. I don't like PewDiePie though. But I'll give him this watch. I'll give him this watch right now. Oh, this ain't PewDiePie. This somebody. See, was like, I mean, Teddy got some jams now. You know, I mean, let's be honest. Teddy is a beast as a producer and a songwriter and all that stuff. I mean, he was. I mean, he is. We can't take that away from him. But that it was, you know, but he ain't got the style and the class of Babyface. You know what I'm saying? He was New Jack Swing. Babyface is stylish and, you know, smooth. That's what Babyface is. And he is just who he is. Babyface is just fucking smooth.
Yeah. What are we talking about?
No, he don't. No, he ain't got the Babyface swag. He trying, you know, but he ain't got that Babyface swag. Babyface is Babyface. You know, no, he didn't do this is for the cool. I don't think so, because I missed like the very first few minutes. But no, because I came in, let's see. So his music was real low at first. Oh, this is when he come with the song. Now his song was a little low, but watch Babyface's segue. His little intro. Now you can't see. Hi Natalie, how are you? You're new too. He was excited because his music was playing. Teddy got so excited because his music was playing. He was so excited. He was like, yes, I'm playing. Yes, I'm playing. He was like, yes, I'm playing some music. It's playing. It's no echo.
Wow. You had to come with that one, right?
I'm good. How are you? Hi, Rec One.
That's beautiful.
You came so the first record.
Okay, so now watch him come for him right now. This is when it starts getting shady.
Like, oh my God, why did I come so fast? And I was like, yo, we just rock a little MJ with my sisters with voices.
Wow, that's crazy. You know, speaking of MJ, it reminds me of a story, true story, fun fact. One time Michael called me. Michael said, Babyface. I said, yeah. He says, do you know who Halle Berry is? Do you know Halle Berry? I said, yeah, I know Halle Berry. I said, could you do me a favor? I want you to call her because I want to take her out on a date. I said, what? He said, call her. I want to take her on a date. So I said, when we reach out, I reached out for the agent because I didn't have Halle Berry's number. And I called and get the message. The manager said, what? He wants to take her on a date. And then I was waiting to hear back from Halle, and I can't tell you exactly what Halle said. I imagine it probably would have been something like this.
You know, what do you know about love?
Babyface.
What do you possibly think you know about love? You know, I'm sick and tired of men using love like it's some kind of disease you just catch. Love should have brought your ass home last night.
Tell me his ass wasn't prepared. I mean, how did he even know to come? I mean, as soon as he heard the song coming on, he's like, okay, I got a song for it. Mic drop. Baby, the shade was so priceless, and the reason why it was so priceless because it was just so smooth. It was just so smooth. It was just his. You couldn't even say nothing to it. You was like, I mean, the Grammys and the candles and the whole vibe already was doing it. I mean, because let's look at the backdrop. Look at the backdrop. Look at Babyface back here with the candles and his mic and his Grammys. Y'all see them Grammys? Look at them Grammys back there. Babyface was like, and see that looked like some bougie ass shit I would do. You know, have my whole backdrop right. Oh no, you know. Right. And because of that damn towel. Why he looked like that old man? Wait a minute. Why he looked like, remember the old man who always had the towel around their necks and they, you know, be putting it on their heads and stuff. Why Teddy look like that? Why he look like that though? Why he look like he like that? You know, it's hot outside and he got that towel around his neck so he can, like, you know, pat off his bald head, you know, to keep that shine off the head. That's why he got that towel, because he knew he was preparing in case he started sweating. You know, I'm just telling the truth. Hey, Teddy, hey, I ain't mad. We the same age. Go Teddy, go Teddy. But Sarah, that one was. Let's see what else he got in here that was good. Let's see if he can. Right, like a Piece of My Love, good song. I mean, Piece of My Love. Real talk. I don't think Teddy's money is right. And the reason why I say that is because Teddy was the one trying to monetize it on his might have been, because I know it was $500,000 in there. You know, right. Well, yeah, because every time I bounced from both of them, baby, it was too many people. They wasn't ready for Babyface and Teddy, but I was, because I got in there early as hell, and I got to see everything on all of it. I watched it was like a boxing match. It was like a straight up boxing match. And if it was like Teddy won, I was like, okay, so Teddy did win some rounds, but y'all giving Teddy way too many rounds. He didn't win that many rounds. First off, he didn't win from the shade of it all. No, okay. So yeah, because remember the issue was that he wanted to monetize it straight up. He was doing some swipe up shit, you know. So I think Teddy needs a little money, you know, and that's my thing with that, is that all that music you produce, your money should be tight, because producers is where the money, who makes the money, and the songwriters. You know, if you sit up there and you are the producer and you own your music rights, you're the one who makes the money, not the performers, the songwriters and stuff. Now, I ain't gonna lie, this is one of my favorite songs. This is the shit though. I ain't gonna never lie. This is when he started freezing up. He might. That's what his music. He said that's when you only had one. That's when he started having some internet problems. This is when everybody started like, it's like, come on, Teddy. Yeah, it really was. It was like, can we just say, it was a comedy of errors for Po Teddy. Because every time he gets the jamming going, it would freeze. Oh, God had the cuts now. And I guess Babyface could still hear it. Oh yeah, we got a lot. We can go through this a lot. Huh? Y'all still want to watch it? Cause we can. Y'all want to watch it? Cause we can keep watching from here. We got a lot of time on here. Yeah, he really did. Okay. Look, this what Babyface looking like. You frozen, man. You frozen. You frozen. He's looking like you frozen, man. You frozen, man. You frozen. Everybody kept saying, Teddy, stop moving. Stop moving. Just stay in one spot. Because it was like every time you move, it was free. I'm telling you, that was for his head.
Nice.
I'm about to get on Spotify and clean it and add to my stuff.
That was better. Only the internet is just acting funny. So
Yeah. Okay.
I think it's happened on both of us.
Shade.
I don't see.
Oh, shady ass. Oh, shady Babyface.
Are y'all there? Because I don't see like new comments coming in, so it looks like I'm behind.
I still see comments coming. So.
Okay. All right. I'm on you.
There you go. I'm on you. All right. Yeah, that made me want to eat Skittles.
That's funny.
So, look, you was with your brothers, and that was beautiful. So, I think it's only right.
Babyface ain't shit.
It's only right that I play my brothers.
Babyface ain't shit. I'm telling you, he was low key. He was so shady. So shady. I mean, he was just so. He is just so shady. Well, you know, After 7 was his brothers. Babyface ain't shit. This is my song too. I love this song. Oh yeah, he was prepared. But see, that tells you that Face thinks fast on his feet. Because of course he wouldn't necessarily know what order was coming on. I'm sure he kind of, I mean, he knows his hits. We know they know each other's hits. So he was kind of prepared, but he thinks fast on his feet, because you could see when he was listening to his music, you could see he was like, in his head, he was like, okay, yeah, I got one for you right here. Let me pull this one out. Let me pull this one out. Hey, Miss B. Thank you, Janine. and that's what well, they were level from each side. You know what I'm saying? Because Teddy is New Jack Swing, but I think the thing was when you watch this is Teddy didn't go real New Jack Swing. He should have done what he does best, and instead of trying to go toe to toe with him on certain things, he should have just, because he didn't play no diggity. How you gonna you know, how you gonna go in a battle and you ain't gonna play no diggity? You know, maybe he was gonna play it at the end. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? And then he played some little tired. Did you hear that little after my mind? He played that little tired little Blackstreet song that didn't nobody even know. You know, he played Before I Let Go. No, he didn't play no diggity. He was playing how, you know, he was trying to play this club music, but he never played no diggity. I'm like, he did play Before I Let Go. Right, he wasn't playing some of his really big hits. It was like, what are you doing? See, it was like he was trying to like be Face when he should have just been Teddy. And that's the thing. I think he was trying too hard to like Face, you know, come at Face, because you know, you could tell that I understand that Face is 9 years older than him. So, you know, I'm sure, you know, there's this you know, admiration for him because, you know, Face and them started, because I didn't know that that Babyface and them did Rock Steady with the Whispers. So, you know, Babyface been making music for a long ass time, because I had no idea he even did right. Instead of, he should have just been playing what we know. Listen to Teddy, you know, like the guy stuff was good, you know, stuff like that, and that's what Babyface was, and Babyface even tried to help him at one point toward the end, because if y'all saw it all, he was like, you know, you are New Jack Swing. You know, he said, you are the architect of New Jack Swing. Translation, Negro, play your music. You know what I'm saying? Because it was like, hey, Jana, it just felt like he was not playing like his for real New Jack Swing, and we were like, yeah, that's Teddy. That's Teddy. And because he did, he said, you know, he was like, because there was music that I came after you, you know, kind of, you know, like you inspired some of my music. So he was giving Teddy his props, you know, but Teddy didn't hear him, because I heard him. I was like, thank you, because you are the architect of a certain style of R&B. Own it, claim it. You know, exactly. He should have never tried to go toe to toe with A Quiet Storm or Babyface. No, do what you do best, boo. You, like he said, he's good with, you know, he's good like with the you know, club music. Play your club music. Play your rump shaking music. That's what we here for.
I did that record when we was on tour. I had this record that I wanted to give to a young group. When I gave this record to a young group,
this messed him up too, because the internet was messed up on this
my
one.
little brother. This is dedicated to him and his family, huh?
Did you want
Thank you. Not play no diggity.
Should you have kept the record?
No, I think it was perfect for him, you know, because we were grown by then. You know, so with this
right. He made drug dealers so jam.
Like this.
But look at Teddy trying to be. Okay, but I gotta agree with you, Ladessa. He did make drug dealers slow jams, because all the drug dealers I know loved them some Teddy Riley music. I'm Ladessa, I'm there with you. All the drug dealers I knew back in the day, they loved them some Guy and some, you know, Keith Sweat and, you know, that kind of shit. They wasn't big on After 7 and all of them. I'm just saying, Whip Appeal and all that. That was for us, the women. Drug dealer love songs. This one is going in and out, in and out, in and out. Right, they want him to whip appeal. They was whipping it on the chicks. After 7, you mean? Babyface be looking like, okay, baby, okay, little man, I'm coming for you. Okay, little man, I'm about to come for you. That's what Babyface be looking like. Hey, Joshua. Oh, I don't know after 5. This group? High 5.
Nice, nice. How old were they when they did that record?
16. The oldest, I think, 18.
Watch this transition. Babyface say shit.
18. Yeah. That's about right. Because I think Bobby was about that old when he did this record.
No, he was letting you know, oh, okay, 18, about 18 years old. Well, this is who I made some 18-year-old music for. Teddy looking like, motherfucker. I come up with high 5, you come up with Bobby Brown. The fuck out of here. You make me sick. I'm telling you, his transitions were so cold-blooded. It was so cold-blooded. Every time he came here, he'd be like, damn it. I hope whoever did this got the part 2, because I know, he seemed like he was so confused, because look at him, he's like, let me tell you what he thought. He thought he was going to come in here and whoop his ass. Teddy really thought that he was going to whoop his ass. He really did. Yeah, but Babyface was living his best life on the first live. Babyface was all chill on the first live. Babyface on the first live was so unbothered, so chill. He just kept it up. Right, because you see, that's a full-blown studio. That's a motherfucking studio right there. Right?
So after that,
that's a motherfucking studio.
After
that's
that, they saved the best for last. It goes to something like that. All right.
See, play your Keith Sweat and shit. That's what we know you for. Right. I can't stand you. No, I love certain songs by Keith. He ain't got enough of it. don't think he got the part I want y'all to see though. Babyface like, yeah, okay, yeah, I'm gonna get, yeah. Okay, yeah. Watch this one. Right.
All right, I gotta tell you, when that thing came out, I was mad. Oh my God! I had no, that was like, first of all, let me take this moment to say to you that you are the king. You brought New Jack Swing to us all, and you brought a movement, and that's such an amazing thing. I can't. I don't know. I can't really find the words. I'm honored, to be in here with you, man. Because you know.
And that's the truth. He did create New Jack Swing. He is the creator of New Jack Swing. He really is. Nothing, and so he was trying to give him a heads up, dude. Do your thing, man. Do your thing. Your New Jack Swing. Do your thing.
When you came out with this stuff,
come on, man.
I was watching. I was listening. So it's true. And so
you inspired me.
I think what it is, we keep each other on our toes. And so with that,
do your thing.
I know you did
with me. with that, I'd like to say there's one record that I love to play. This is one of my favorites. One kid that can just sing his ass off.
Now, after giving you that fabulous compliment, I'm about to just murk your ass. So I had to make you feel good. I'm trying to give you a heads up. Go and do your thing, because I'm about to do my thing, and I'm about to wrap your ass up in it. So don't be trying to do me. Do you? That's basically what we're telling them. Don't be trying to do me on this battle. Do you? You are the architect of New Jack Swing. Now let me murk your ass. Let me murk your ass a little bit. Look at Teddy's face though. Hi, famous ninja. Oh, face dropped it. Okay, why am I want to listen? We need to be listening to Tevin and all that. Hi, Fragrance Ninja, you're new. Welcome. Now he told him, "Do you boo? Do you boo? Don't be trying to do me." What are you, Peggy? What are you doing? Peggy, get out of my jewelry. Don't be looking crazy at me either, Kat. I really didn't appreciate. I'm gonna say I didn't appreciate. Let me say I liked After Seven more than I liked Babyface back in the day. But when you listen to them now that we're older and we're more mature, we like, because hey, I liked Guy a lot more than I was listening to Guy more than, I hang out with the drug dealers. Ladessa. We was hanging with the drug dealers. We listened to the drug dealers slow music. Okay, never mind.
He's cool.
Hi, Chris Grant. How are you?
See, when I made records, I made records for people, for the people to stay. When they making love, they made loves on the fast songs too. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't stop. And this record was one of the records I know they made love.
Teddy was clearly in his feelings too. I want to see, can we find, because I don't want to hear this stupid ass song. I just like to see his. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all hear this. Okay, so Teddy, I never went to the club and heard this and was making love on the dance floor. No. Look at Face's face. Wait a minute. But did y'all see Babyface? He was kind of squinching up like, what, huh? Okay. And then he's like, okay, let me play it off. Teddy like, I'm bringing that shit. And instead of just saying, I make that dance music, I make that, on the pop it on the floor music. You trying to say that you make music, you make love on the dance floor. This ain't no making love music on the dance floor. What? No, just say, hey, I like the bald head now. Hold on, Melissa. I like the bald head though. I need a towel. Let's pretend my hood is my towel. This is my towel. Got the towel. My hip scarf. Right. Okay, I got my towel on now. I'm ready. Y'all know I like props. Y'all know I'm a prop girl. Okay, I got my belly dance scarf. Okay, I'm ready. Well, I need to air this one out. I just got it today. Let me, y'all gotta see it though. Oh, he's so proud of himself in this one. He really just thought he was getting in. And Babyface won't look at the screen because he trying not to laugh. And Babyface trying not to look at the screen, so you don't see him chuckling. Right, come through tile. Right. Tyrese kept calling it a tile. Right, they was like,
we could have went on with that one.
Right, Tyrese called it a tile.
I know, yes, I love that. Dang. There's an artist that we work with early on, who I just don't think got enough due because she's incredible, and we get a few beautiful songs with her. That song right there kind of put me in the mood of this one, and I'm just gonna play it and see what you think.
Now, he did not say this sounds like, making love on the dance floor music. It made him think about some fast music. Ooh, how did he wear that towel? This damn thing is making me hot. Oh my God. I was getting hot around my neck. Okay. That towel has got, and then he got a jacket on too. His neck is hot as hell. And he got them. He did it later on. Well, he got, this just goes with Ledessa's drug dealer music. That is a 1995 drug dealer choker. That is 1995. Your choker is calling you. 1995. Your choker is calling you. I'm just saying, it's calling you. Y'all know, okay, us old heads, y'all know the drug dealers had them damn things on. Hey, line, did you know they did? That is 1995. Your choker is calling you. Because that shit, I didn't even know. Because when the men wear chokers, but in 1995, 1996. Ledessa called it. He got on his whole drug deal. He wearing a tracksuit. Superwoman murdered him. He's still in the New Jack. Okay, so let's talk about this. Let's just talk about a minute about the style. Now, Face has always had that same style, but he's very classic. He's very suits. And his suits have come. Teddy now. Let's just look at Teddy for a second. Okay, so let's look at Teddy for a second. Let's discuss this for a second. Does not Teddy remind you of that older man who comes to the club trying to be young, hitting on the young girls, buying them drinks, talking about, baby, come on, trying to be cool. Hey, Chantel, trying to be that young guy still. Does not he and he messes it up with his fashions, because his fashions are still just a little, they still wear, and he wears fashions that are when he was cool and in his heyday. This is his look from when he was in his heyday. Because he got on a tracksuit. The tracksuits are in, but he got on a purple and black, and then he got this towel. The towel is fucking up his whole look, and the choker. See, he could have got away with the tracksuit with a t-shirt on underneath, and I don't even think he got a t-shirt on, because back in the 90s they didn't wear t-shirts. I'm telling you, it's his guy look. He ain't got no shirt on. He got the choker on. And now he's older, so he got the towel because he got that bald head. He trying to keep the sweat off of him. So now that's the thing that gives him away that he an old ass man, because he got that motherfucking towel wrapped around his neck. That's what you say. Now, Babyface's look is classic, right now. Yeah, because that beard dye is serious too, because that motherfucker is blacker than black. It's jet motherfucking black. He 53 years old. He ain't got a piece of gray. Come on now, Teddy. You had some gray a few days ago. You clean that shit up. Okay, so anyway, see what I'm saying? He got that Bijan. He got the Bijan going on right now. He got a fresh Bijan on that face. He got that fresh Bijan on that face. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Beijing or whatever it's called. Thank you. He got that fresh, because that shit is blacker than the night. It's like no, we ain't got no stars out, cloudy, it's pitch black outside, it's 2:00 in the morning. That motherfucker is so dark. That's Sharpie dark. Where are my Sharpies? That shit look like motherfucker black ass Sharpie on his face. He did too much. And then there you got Babyface with Kenneth Edmonds with that baby face. Right, he got that 1B going on. He got that thick Sharpie. I mean, come on now, because when I kept watching, I said, look at just, because we the same age, you know, and I know I have my moments and I'll be looking like an old ass woman, but you know, I'm just looking like, but I ain't trying to be young. I'm just trying to be fuck me. Kenny got that skin. He got that skincare from 19. He been using the same skincare. Now let's talk Babyface. Babyface does his classic look. Suit jacket, crisp white shirt. You know, he got on some black pants, his nice dress shoes. He is Babyface. He has just changed a little bit over the years, but he's classic. The way I like a man to look. Real simple. He don't work that hard on looking and putting on his clothes. He got his shit in there. But he got his jackets, he got his suits, he got his shirts, and he just pulls them out. And then girl, right. They go in colors from the light, and you never really see him in light ones. So he got them for, you know, color coordinated. They go in the, you know, the burgundy velvets, the burgundy linens, you know what I'm saying? His navy blue velvet, his navy blue wools. You know, they're all like that. Yes. And what does he have? What is this person? Welfare office. Okay, welfare office. You're coming in the wrong place. Watch yourself. You won't get yourself in trouble. And see, here's the thing, is that Teddy didn't have the right stories, because even when he was playing his Michael music, he didn't have the right stories.
Yo, you remember
of course.
Karen White.
It's like my sister. Yes.
Amazing voice.
But when Karen was out, I had my own too. I had my singer who did pretty well with this record, because it was done with my brother Heavy D, and we came right behind it.
Listen to this stupid shit.
Right here.
Listen to this stupid shit. Who did this song other than Heavy D? Who's the woman he's talking about? I don't even know who he's talking about. I was so confused right here. I was like, who is this? She's singing in the background. She's like a background singer. I don't understand. Right, but who is she? I mean, she didn't have like a huge hits or anything. I don't know who the hell she is. What's her name? Does anybody? What's her name? Because it's like, okay, she got a cute voice. You can find a singer with a cute voice or something. I was very confused. And once again, look at Babyface's foot. This is a Heavy D song. She's just, I mean, they are jamming to their own things. I mean, Babyface jams to his songs. It is his song. But I'm just saying, you're going to come behind Karen White, who actually did have quite some serious hits back then, with this song with some backup singer that we don't even know her name. It's just bad planning. That's what he do at the club, y'all. That's the Teddy shimmy at the club. When he go to the club, that's what he be doing. That's it. Cause right there, cause Babyface going, well, okay, Teddy look like he trying too hard. That's what it is. He just team tried too hard. You know, he's just team tried too hard. That's all it was. I like Teddy. I like his music, but he just team tried too hard. Cause I mean,
Nice.
Okay.
I love that.
Okay.
I like
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
What number are we at? What
I
number
have
are
no
we at?
idea. I haven't been counting.
Me neither. Hold on. Somebody tell us where we at.
she had a nice voice, but who the hell is she at? Who is she? She was the singer. She's like saying like, you know, the.
I think you have to look at your comments because my comments is not working.
Right. Who was Tammy
Okay,
Lucas?
They
I mean,
like
come on
Teresa
now,
White.
Tammy Lucas. You came against Karen White with somebody named Tammy Lucas, who sang the hook. She sang the hook. Ooh, I like it. Not all there.
Okay.
Not all there.
Mine not working at all.
Right.
No. So it's still a little
she
behind.
teaches it
Well,
yourself.
what number
To
are
be
we at?
hilarious.
Let me text somebody.
Yes.
Hey, he only got like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, less than 3 minutes of this.
Well, we'll find out after this. I think it's only right that I play this next song.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we at 9. We at 9.
We're at 9?
So
Okay. All right.
we're hitting 10 right now. No,
This is-
you're
well, no, this is
9.
still 9.
You're the second 9.
Yeah.
You're the second 9.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So I think it's only right you play somebody, young artist. So I did this for a young artist, but I actually wrote this song when I was like in high school. I was like really in love. Yeah, and it goes back. Yeah, that's right. It's a long time ago. It's a long time ago. But I wrote it then, and I held on to it forever. And like I say, sometimes you write a song and it's just waiting for the right artist.
That's right.
And
That's right. I feel you on that.
you know, songs are like your babies.
Yeah.
And
You got to birth it at the right time.
Exactly. When they go out to the world, you want to go out to the right person.
That's right.
Because it sucks when it don't. So,
All right.
all that being said, this one.
This will start the demise of Teddy. Right? This is when he starts falling apart. That's when he starts falling apart, y'all. Watch the fall apart. This is the fall apart. This is when he starts falling apart. Damn it. Okay, so let me see. Can I find some more? Let me see. Can I find some more? Okay. Well, if we can get into the second hour, it gets worse. If we can find the second hour, it gets worse. And that's for real. Let me see. Do I see anybody? Okay, so we watched him. Let me see. We got some more people got some stuff out. That was the beginning. If we can get some of the ending parts, right. Oh, it's a whole nother hour. And this was toward the end of the first hour, and then they went into the second hour, and that is when it really, I mean, Teddy was holding his own, but then it started getting bad, it started getting bad, and that's when Teddy, was having issues with his phone, and he was running out of juice, and then it was a lot going on. Let me see. Let me see what I see here. Let me see what this person got. How about this person? Okay, yeah. See, everybody got that first hour. Yeah, this is the first hour, so that's not what we want to see. He had the most, was the 54 minutes. Oh, yeah, it was good. Okay, that's part 2. Let's see what this one got on here.
What's up, everybody?
Yeah, it seems like everybody got that first hour.
That's right. Because it sucks when it don't.
Yeah, it's like everybody got that first part. Right, someone got to have it. So we're going to sit here and talk for a minute and see if somebody posts up the second half. That's when it started really getting good. That's when Teddy started busting out some remixes, and Babyface had to give him the ultimate shade. That was the best. That was the best shade of the whole thing. That was the best shade of the whole night, because Teddy pulled out. Yeah, because it was kind of good, neck and neck then, but then he started. And Teddy had some good stuff, but then, like I said, Teddy wasn't being Teddy, because he was trying to show like the big people he worked with. But okay, so you work with Michael, and then he pulled out Janet Jackson, I Get So Lonely, and it was a remix. It was a remix. And when I was hearing them play it, I was like, you didn't do that song. I was like, oh, this is a remix. I was like, ain't that a remix? And he did a couple of remixes. Right. Oh yeah. And that's the one y'all need to see, because he was like, you did that song? He was like, oh, that's a remix. We doing remixes? And then Teddy was trying to like say something. He said, don't worry, I don't do remixes. I said, this one right here. Dang, he just took him out. After that, that's when Teddy really started getting fucked up in the head right there. He first got mad because Babyface pulled out and played his own music and that he could sing. Teddy makes music, but Teddy ain't a singer. So, man, that was like he swept his ass with that move. He was like, don't worry about it. I don't do remixes. I said, this. I was like, did he just say that to him? It was like, no, we ain't got to talk about it no more. Basically cut him off, because like Teddy was gonna say something. He was like, it don't matter, because I don't do remixes. In the discussion, hush it up. Silent coyote on you. Silent coyote. Right. Right. My Lord. He's trying to. He was saying he was on 8% on his phone or something. And my Lord, how many people came out? I mean, it ain't like me. I got a Samsung. But, right. And it still went dead. Thank you. Girl, they pulled that plug, because it was not going well at that point. He pulled the plug on that shit himself. He was like, pull the plug. Because We live in a time of iPhones. Everybody got an iPhone. It's hard to find a charger for my phone. Everybody and their mama, especially in the entertainment industry, because everybody, it's cool to have an iPhone. Don't nobody want to have my phone. Okay, let me see if I see another person who streamed it. Let's see what they got here.
Hit my site, Teddy Riley Live.
Oh, I ain't lying. I ain't finna miss a beat.
See, that's what he was doing, a Teddy Riley live.
Wow, look at my ugly ass.
Okay.
I love both of them, you know, equally because they both.
Did somebody say Teddy did it again? Oh yeah, they was talking about his fucked up stuff. That was the funny part. Hold on, let me see something.
Drake.
Hold on. People were just taking okay, so I can't find anybody who's got it out right now. Dang it, we need the second hour, y'all. We need the second hour. We need the second damn hour of this. Okay. We might have to wait to see if it comes up tomorrow and then do another part 2 and watch the second hour of this one. Because it's classic. I don't think Teddy gonna sign off on it. Real talk. I mean, wait a minute. My bad. Teddy gonna sign off on it because he need the money. Because that's what you see. He's talking about, go to my website, Teddy Riley Live, or TeddyRiley.com. He was self-promoting the whole time. And I think, you know, Swiss and them wanted it because it's such a good matchup. You know, they're such super producers. But well, that was fun, y'all. Okay, I can't find nothing else on it. Let me see. Versus live. Let's see. Can I see something? Right. Why would they kept saying John B? Because Nelly kept saying it. Right. We waiting in anticipation. We gonna give them their views. We gonna give them their views. We gonna give them everything they need. You know, it's like, come on now, give us the time. We need our time, you know. Yeah, see, everybody got the same thing. Damn it. Everybody went for. I think what happened was nobody really caught on they was going to keep going. Because they were on for over 2 hours. Because when he died, Babyface was still waiting for him. Like, well, we're going to wait and see if he comes back on. He's going to come back on. And he said, well, I'm going to play one of my white songs for y'all. So I'm going to get out of R&B for y'all since I'm waiting for him. I'm not going to play anything else. Busted out. They was like, we kept saying, play. So then he busted out the acoustic guitar and he started playing Change the World. His song with Eric Clapton. That thing made my night, though. Babyface was ready for him. And that's why he said, but I did like his ending. So that's why he said he wanted to come back. Because he came back on live. Because what they did was when he was still on, they said, oh, you need to get off and get on Teddy's, right? And then he was like, he tried to get on there with Teddy. It was so IG was so messed up at that point. They couldn't get on each other's lives. And so then his people called and he was like, well, I'm going to go live on mine and play one more song. So he played the last song that he wanted to play, which was, oh, wait a minute. Well, he busted out. Boys to Men, I'll Make Love to You. That's when Teddy really crumpled. I think that's when he went dead. I think he just pulled the plug on his motherfucking self at that point. Because when he pulled out I'll Make Love to You by Boys to Men, it was over. And then okay, and then Tamar and all them being there, and then he also was busting out Tony on his ass, Tony Braxton. Boom. He was like poof, 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 poof. Let me just get you, man. Right, Boys to Men was the nail in the coffin. It was like, oh, I don't know. Teddy was trying to come back though. Who was who? He came back. He was a little chill. I was proud of him. I was proud of him. Yep. Oh yeah. Really, if you slow songs, you pull out Boys to Men, I'll Make Love to You. Right. Tyrese throwing the tile. Tyrese, okay, for everybody who didn't watch it, he called it the tile, not the towel. So everybody was fucking with when Tyrese like throwing the tile. Baby. Whew. I can't wait till they put it on, because the thing is though, if they put this on something else, I want them to play it. I want it just to run unedited. You have to see, you know what I'm saying? I would hate for them to try to edit these. I would just want them to be just straight through. Let's see everything that happened, put it together straight through. And then what happened was, now this is why this was some bullshit. Because then Teddy came back on his with the keyboard playing super crisp. Audio was better than ever from the giddy up. It was better than ever. And then he's so busy playing music and playing remixes, he can't even see what's going on. Right, because that was gonna be his thing. But was he playing his little keyboard and everything? Because he was trying. I left Chris, because then I was like, I'm going back to Babyface. Fuck his ass. I don't want to hear no. Because when he busted out and he was playing his little keyboard, and it was like, oh my God, oh my, and just busted out with the keyboard and everything. It was just like just jamming, because he was by himself. So he was real comfortable. He was real comfortable there. So he got he was just busy on his little keyboard. Them damn kittens. Go see what they black. Let me see what they little black badasses been doing. But yeah. So when he came back, sound was crisp and tight and everything. Now, a minute ago, you was dying. Your phone was dying. Now you just in perfect harmony. I don't think his phone was dying. He just needed to regroup. I think he got off of there because he needed to regroup, and he thought they were going to be able to get on together. But then because he got off of there, he messed up the whole thing, because he's the one who broke the connection. If he hadn't broke the connection, they would have been fine. But when he broke the connection, then because of what was going on with so many people jumping from each one, they couldn't get it. Wouldn't put them on each other's lives then. Right. So, right. And don't get me wrong, Teddy is Teddy. But it was like he was just trying too hard. He was trying too hard. He could have just, chilled in the moment, but he was trying to do a comeback from the last one. Because the memes is hard. He even said, I want to thank y'all for the memes. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Right. It was right after Boys and Men, right? Because in the midst of Boys and Men, that's when all of a sudden it got dark. I think he pulled it himself. They pulled it so that he could so then he could get his shit together, and then he could come back sounding all crisp and everything. Yeah, because during Boys to Men, oh, the memes have been rough. The memes are serious. They are. I have been enjoying the memes. Did y'all see Kevin on stage came for him right away? Kevin on stage was on the CNN thing. The damn thing made CNN. Did y'all see that? That it made CNN. When CNN, I mean, true, okay, when CNN gets in on it, like, yeah, Teddy Riley and it was bad because it was terrible. That was awesome to watch too. That was awesome to watch too. Oh, I don't know where he put it at because he did it immediately. Kev was on point with his because he did his shit immediately. It was like, I might need to go on and get my, speaking of that, let me go get my plug that I can plug in and, I won't be gone forever. Let me see if I can find Kev on stage and see, can I find it on his page? Oh, it was a win, baby. It was a win. Let me see, can we see it? I can't stand the way his stuff is done. I just want to see them in order. It's got all this other, it's got all these other ones that yeah, I think this is a really good idea that they did. Hold on, let me see. Let me see if I can find it like this. Let me see if I can just do a search of it. Oh, Soul Taco. I must have ordered off of here. Let me see if I can find him. Man, they was talking about him so bad. Okay, so this is what he did. Oh my Lord. And he brought that out so quick, it was ridiculous. He had this shit out within an hour after it was done. I'm like, Kev is a fool. Because if you didn't see it, he did have a hype man. Teddy had a hype man, everything. He had the echo going on. Oh. And the person who was going off the hardest was Tony Braxton. Tony Braxton was, the hype man was, but the funny part, did you see him? Did you watch the first one? Because the funny part about the hype man was that when the music was on, he'd be hyping it up, and then as soon as it stopped, he'd be like, the funny part was when he stopped, though. Because it wasn't just that he was a hype man. When he was like, as soon as the music stopped, he just sat back down. And then the music come on, he'd start hyping it up again. And the comments were classic. It was like everybody was in the comments like, what's happened on? I'm like, what's going on? They was like, are they reading the comments? Do they not see we can't hear? Oh my goodness. Yes, baby. Yes. Oh, the hype man was hilarious. But the thing is like, I watched it till almost the end, y'all. Once I turned it on, because I was like a few minutes late, and it was like when it was really getting good, I couldn't get off. I was watching the whole thing, that first one, dying laughing, because it was like, is this for real? And I mean, Teddy had that green screen. He had the mics out there. He had everything going on. That was too fun. And then when you saw later on the pictures from behind the scenes, when you see he had a whole production company with him, and and Babyface. You know, they like turn down this, turn this. He's like, well, you know, I'm just in the studio by myself. You know, I'm social distancing. Teddy shouldn't even came back and did it after that. You know, because he should have known he throwing shots. You know, right? He had whole staff. It was like he should have been like, you know, he really throwing shots at me. Maybe I'm not ready to fuck with this man, cause he low key shady. He's shady. I like, you know what? And this is a here's the thing about it. I really like Babyface because, you know, Babyface, his persona has always been so smooth and so chill and so cool. And no, because Swiss and them wanted this to happen, baby. This is the best one ever. So it, you know, you don't expect him to be so low key shady. He just comes off so like cerebral, so chill, you know. But I bet you in real life, if you hang around him, that Negro is sarcastic and dry as hell. Well, you gotta go, did he just come for me? That's Babyface. See your patience. Right. Well, what fragrance do we think he wears? Okay, of the newer fragrances, I could see him wearing Baccarat Rouge 540. He looks like a Baccarat Rouge 540 kind of guy. Definitely Maison Kirchon. I could definitely see him wearing something like that because he's so smooth. You know, he's so smooth. Right. No, I don't even see Cool Water, patience. If we go on old school, like what he used to wear back in the day, he was wearing Fahrenheit. Babyface was a Fahrenheit guy. Baby, Teddy wore polo, green bottle, because that's what everybody wore. Teddy was wearing that polo back in the day. He was wearing polo, baby, the green bottle. Halston Z14. Y'all remember Halston Z14? He had polo, and then when he thought he was real bad, he had the Halston Z14. Now, Teddy got that Fahrenheit. Teddy had that Fahrenheit. And then when Chanel started coming out, he got the Chanel. He got that Egoist. Back in the early 90s, he got Egoist. He was doing see, because Cool Water, I could see Teddy doing Cool Water more than him. I could definitely see him doing. I see Babyface wearing Chanel back in the day. Definitely Chanel, Dior, stuff like that. You know, Antaeus. That was him. Yeah. Because you know he on this level. You know, I can see Babyface going to get the stuff that, you know, okay, I'm gonna get this because, you know, not everybody wearing it. Right? All right, y'all, let's get out of here. If we can find another, if we can see the part, if I find the, you know, on there, we will do another watch party to watch the rest of the battle because it gets so good. It gets so good. At the second hour really gets good. That's when the shots really get tough. All right, y'all. Thank you so much. It was good seeing you all. Don't forget on your way out to give me a like or two. I would appreciate that. I appreciate the likes. If you want to leave a comment too, I'd appreciate that. All right, y'all. See you. Good night.